Hi, I'm Mima. I'm a grandma and a mom, and I have a book today called What If? So, do you ever wonder what if the sky fell down? Is the sky really going to fall down? No. Do you ever wonder what if a humongous snowman started walking through my neighborhood and calling out all the kids to come out and play? Would that really happen? No. But sometimes we get a little bit worried and wonder about what if, and that's what happened to Joe in this book. Joe, what if? So Joe was going to his first big party. It was at his friend Tom's house, but Joe had lost the invitation and didn't know the house number. And see, he's got a gift there to give to his buddy Tom. So, his mom, "It's okay, Joe," said Mom. "Tom lives somewhere on this street. We will find it." So they set off. And Joe says, "What if there's someone at the party that I don't know?" And his mom said, "You'll be fine. It's nice to meet new people." And then Joe said, "Not if they're horrible." And his mom said, "Oh, they won't be, Joe. Look, do you think that's Tom's house over there?" So they got closer to the house and they looked in the window. And Joe said, "No, that's not his house." So they were walking some more, and Joe said, "What if there are a lot of people there?" And his mom said, "Well, there might be." He said, "I hope not." And his mom said, "Is this the house?" So they walked up to the window, and what did they see? An elephant! An elephant in their house, somebody's house? That's funny. And Joe said, "No, that's not the house." And they're walking along some more, looking for the house. "What if I don't like the food?" Joe said. And his mom said, "I'm sure they'll have lots of good things to eat." Is this his house? Well, this house looks more promising, doesn't it? There are some people in the window. Maybe. Let's see. So they get closer. They see these people in the house. And Joe says, "No, that was not the house." So they're walking along some more. And Joe says, "What if they play scary games?" "They won't, only fun ones," said his mom. "But how do you know? Is this it?" "Oh, that looks pretty promising. There are people there in the window." So they get closer. And they look in the window and they see this. "Do you think that's Tom's house?" Joe said, "No. That's crazy." So they're walking along some more, and Joe says, "When will you come and get me?" And Mom says, "In a couple of hours or so." "Can't you come earlier?" said Joe. "What if it's awful?" "You'll enjoy it," said Mom. "I bet you won't even want to come home." "I bet I will," said Joe. "Is this the house?" asked Mom. Look at this house. It's kind of empty and dark, and it looks kind of old and like nobody takes care of it. And Joe said, "No, that's not the house." They had come to the end of the street. "Never mind, Mom. Let's just go home." "That's strange. We must have walked right past it." Then they saw it, Tom's house. The door opened slowly. "Come in, Joe." great to see you, Joe. Thanks for coming. Hiya, Joe. And everybody's so happy to see Joe. And Joe went in. And Mom went home. And Mom's going home and she's thinking these things. See how they have little thought bubbles right here? Those are like little thought bubbles. And she's thinking, I hope Joe will be all right. Of course he will. It's only a party. But what if he's really unhappy? So Mom's worried sometimes too, huh? 2 hours later, Mom came back. Knock, knock, knock. Here's Mom knocking on the door. And Mom went in. And look at Joe's face. Hi, Mom. I had a great time. Oh, good, said Mom. I was wondering, Joe, if you'd like to have a party on your birthday. On your birthday. Yes, please, said Joe. So he had a great time. So all those what ifs, they weren't even important. What if? That's a fun story, huh? I'm glad it turned out well. Excuse me, my little nose itches. Well, we're done with our book, but I have one more thing to say. And you know what it is? What is it? I love you. How much do I love you? This much. To the moon and back. I love you. Come back again. We'll do another story another time. Love you.